Alright guys, welcome back. So I got snagged and broke off, so I thought this would be a good time to show you how I do my rigs and all that. Now, I do a few different rigs. I don't know if the view for you guys is perfect. It's kind of sitting at a weird angle, but this is the best way I could get it. So when I'm doing these rigs right now, I'm just gonna do a little Carolina rig, and then I'll show you some knots and how I tie them. But my main line right here is trilene. It's 20-pound test. I got two, I believe they're like one little, maybe not even 1 ounce. Got two of them. I'm out of the ones I used on it. I got one on that. I'll have to get some more. But I'll just thread both of these on there. So they'll pretty much sit on each other. So it's gonna look like that. Sometimes I put a bead in between them, but I'm putting a bead under both of them anyway, so it's not really gonna matter. These not gonna break. They're made of lead. Okay. And then what I do now, I lost the sinker. I'll have to do it again. Alright, but anyway, what I do now, after I thread these on again, what I do now, I might need to grab different ones. Let's see. It'll work. Alright, now so I got some glow-in-the-dark beads I just recently got. Sorry, I'll fix y'all in a second. I'm trying to make sure none of this stuff is gonna fall. I don't want to have to clean none of that up. Okay. So, fix you guys again. After you get the weights on, I'll put a bead on. Now it can be any kind of bead, honestly. It don't matter. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna thread this bead on after the sinkers. And all the bead is gonna be there for is to pretty much protect your knot. So when the sinkers are slamming down, it's not gonna like fray your knot and all that. So next what we do after the bead, and you can get this little box on Amazon. I get there a lot of my bulk stuff there. So what I do now is I use a little barrel swivel. It's just two sides. See if I can get a better view of it. It's just two sides. And I tie one on, and I'm just going to use a polymer knot for this one. Some people call it a fisherman's knot. It might be different for others. But what I do is I take my line in, just like this, and then I twist. Now these swivels will twist with you, so you kind of have to hold them. But I'll give it like 7, 8 twists, depending on how thick the line is. Okay, and then you'll take that tag end and set it back through the bottom loop. Okay, and I like to wet it. And then it just slides down even like that, and there's your polymer knot. And that'll sit like that. And I see that bead protects your knot, so your weights ain't slamming down on it. Now, for the next part, we need to make a leader. Now what I'm using, I mean you can use the same line you're using for your main line, but I like to go bigger. I'm using 30-pound mono Omniflex. Okay. Let me get a better situated. I got one pole out in the water right now, cat rod, but I can hear it, so this way I can help do this for you guys. So when I do my leaders, a lot of people will just gauge their leaders, which I should. I'm just gonna do that right now. And for those of you that don't know, I do smoke. It's a bad habit. I don't condone it. Okay, so I want a good amount of line. Let's say about, that works. About that much line. Okay. And then I got my box of little circle hooks. I'm gonna throw on a good hook. It's the size 22, number 22. There's some big blues in here, and that's what I'm hoping to get. So what I do for my circle hooks, I use a snail knot, which is a knotless knot, and I'll show you. So what I do is I thread the hook through, or the line through, just like that. And I want that tag end line to kind of sit on the shank of the hook, right? Now, once I tie it up, it don't matter. It's gonna be there, okay? And then all you do is you wrap it around the shank of the hook. I usually go about 7-8 times, same as my polymer knots. And you just keep wrapping. That's what it look like, okay? Once you get that, you take the other end of your leader, and I usually take it through the back, through the front, since I took my line through the front to the back. It sits better. And you just crunch it up, just like so. And it'll sit right there, and I just burn that tag end off. Some people leave it. Now the reason why I got such a long leader is, now if I was just tying this onto that swivel, like it is now, just tying this, I wouldn't have a leader this long. Not in the area like this. But I'm making a different kind of leader. So we take it and we fold the line like so. See? One end and the rest of it. Okay. Just make sure you got a loop. Okay. Then you're gonna wrap your line around, just like so. It's kind of hard for me to like show you, but you just wrap your line around. Let me see if I can't show you better. So you take it, wrap your line back around. Okay, now you got a loop there and a loop there. So you take this loop. Let me see. You take this loop, bring it through. Hold on. Bring it through, just like so. And then when you pull, it'll crunch up. Now later, it's still long.